how to create a business listing on boatbrat.com, Marine Australia website. So boatbrat.com is a website for marine service providers, marine product resellers or listers, and we're going to have a look at how to create a successful business listing on boatbrat.com so that your listing is optimized for search both within the website, the Boatbrat website, and also within search engines such as Google, Bing, or Yahoo, or any other search engine that may visit the site and index the pages. So here at Boatbrat, all we're going to do is have a look around the site, maybe to start off with. If you're not familiar with it, up the top here we've got featured listings. This is the home page. We've got a search area up here. Users can search by business type, and there's also a geolocate setting, so it figures out where the user is, and it can present listings based on location or closest to the user, which is a nice feature to have. They don't have to go scanning through all the listings. They can find the listings that are closest to them. So down here we've got a map, shows listings close to me, and over here we've got a button that says add a business now. This is how we're going to add a business, or we can add an event. If we've got like a fishing event or a boat show or something like that, we can list that. So all events are actually free for listing on the site. Businesses is a paid service. So I'm going to click on add a business now, and we're going to start to go through the process of creating a search optimized listing for my business. First page I come to is the select a plan page, and the first option we've got here is a steel plan. It's a basic plan, and it's suitable for someone like a single service type provider, maybe an electrician, a boat groomer, maybe a business that only requires to be listed in one category. If you want to list in multiple categories, then you can go up here and you can get a longer period of time, list in 2 categories for a bronze listing, 5 categories for a silver, or unlimited number of categories if you go to a gold listing. You can upgrade your listing by ticking these boxes here. That'll mean you feature on the home page or feature in the business category that you listed in, and that gets you up to a higher ranking, higher listing on the page. But let's just go ahead and choose this option here, the $57 for 3 months, works out about $19 a month. And I'm just going to enter a coupon code so I don't have to go through the whole process of making a payment. And we're just going to click on the continue button. It's going to take us to the next screen where we actually create our listing. So the first thing we're going to do on this page here is we're going to enter a title for our listing, and I'm going to enter some content here. Just copy and paste it from a document I've already prepared, and we're going to go Joe's Electrical Services. Okay, this is just a made-up business, obviously. So this is the name of our business here, and then we're actually talking about what we do. We're marine electricians, and we're talking about where we are, Brookvale, New South Wales 2100. So we're getting into the title of our page. And the title is very important from a search engine perspective. So it helps to get this information in there, our keyword, what we do, who we are, and where we are, into that first area there. Next thing we're going to do is put in our address so that we can be found on a map. So we come into the address area, we're entering our physical address, not a postal address, it's got to be a physical address. Okay, because we want to be found on the map, so we click on the Find on Map button. And it's going to find us. And yes, it's found us. Here's Brookvale. Let's have a look around. There's Warringah Mall. And this is Old Pittwater Road here, and I'm up in this area here, which is fine. That's what I'm looking to be found. Next thing I do is I choose my listing category. And as I've got a basic listing, I've just got to choose one category. And I'm a marine electrician, so I'm just going to click the marine electrician option. Next thing I want to do is tell people when they can contact me and my hours of operation. So I'm going to put that in here. And it's a free text area, so you can write anything you want in here, but try and be as accurate as possible. It just saves, it makes life a lot easier for the visitor when they can see exactly when you're working. If you are available for after hours, then put that in there as well. This next area, our brands, it just details brands that we support. If you do support particular brands. Now, we may not, as an electrician, we might support everything, so we're just going to put in there, we support leading electrical brands for boats. Just put something in there so that it gives some content. We've got a keyword in here, electrical, and we've got boats in there. So if you do support specific brands, maybe you're an authorised service supporter for so maybe for Aruno or some other electronic product, then you can put that in there as well. If you're an outboard motor service company, then you might put in the motors that you service. Okay, so there's a little area here, a little brief summary of what we do, and I'm just going to put a bit of content in here as well. Once again, it helps the search engines to let them know exactly what our business does. We fix all marine electrical problems as well as provide a regular electrical service for your boat or yacht. Right. The next thing we're going to do is tell people how they can pay for our service. So payment options, credit card, check, we just tick the ones we want. And we're going to take credit card, maybe cash, maybe PayPal if we want. And then we're going to put in here a phone number. Okay, now you've seen how I've written this phone number here. Actually, we don't really want any white spaces, and I'll tell you why. It makes it a lot easier for this for a user on a mobile application or using the mobile version of our website to be able to just click on the phone number if it is a phone number with no spaces in there. So when entering your number, just take out any white spaces and just put the bare number in there, and that'll be useful for people on mobile devices. Next thing we're going to do is put in here our website, if we've got a website. If we haven't, no problem. That space out of there, that's not going to work. So just checking as we go, making sure, like for websites, there's no spaces in there. We're going to put in here a Twitter, if we've got a Twitter. I know many of you won't, but if you do, then you can put this in here as well. And a Facebook, if you've got Facebook. Once again, it's not essential, just leave it out if you don't have it. If people want to email us, the email address is already stored in here when we create a registration, so we don't have to worry so much about the email address. This is just particular details for this listing. Okay, so next thing we do is we choose some images that's going to be representative of our business. So we just come down to choose file, click on this, and it's going to open up your desktop and allow you to browse your computer and find an image. Let's just pick this as a generic type of image. It'll be fine for the purposes of, okay, we're going to do something like this. I'm just going to copy and paste some content. Okay, and we're going to say a little bit about who we are, what we do, when we started. Just create a bit of credibility for your business and tell your story. We've got some keywords in here, the type of boats that we service. Once again, we're marine electricians. We don't want to overdo that, but we just want to be very descriptive and very to the point about what we're doing. Next thing we want to add in here, this is really important, is tags. And a lot of you won't be familiar with tags if you're not, haven't been building your own websites. Tags are really important from a search engine perspective. It's a way for search engines to index you in a different way using search phrases that maybe people will search on. So I want you to put in some. It's a really good idea to put in some tags in here. These are search phrases. So if you look at this one here, Marine Electrician Northern Beaches. Another one is Marine Electrician Sydney. Marine Electrical Services, and we might go add Sydney onto that. Sydney. We want to use that tag. So we've got 3 tags, and then you can have 7 or 8 tags is fine. Each one of these tags will get indexed by the search engine, Google, Bing, Yahoo. So it's really important to have something in there. So let's go to the next step. It's going to process our ad. So BoatBrat's off processing the ad, and we're going to be able to view it, see what it looks like. Okay, so there's the order summary. We've used a coupon code. Continue to the listing. Okay, and this is what our listing form looks like on the website. It's got our name up here, Joe's Electrical Services, Marine Electricians, Brookvale. We're listed in Marine Electricians. Here's our address, here's our phone number. If we're on a mobile device, this would be clickable. Here's our website, our Twitter moniker, and Facebook icon. Here's our hours of operation. Here's the brands, about what we do, payment options that we're going to accept. As a listing owner, I can edit my listing here. And there's some overview down here. You can add some review if you're a user using your services. Over on the right here, you can see a map showing where we are. A user can type in directions and get directions to the website. This thing over here, edit listings, this button here is only available to you as a logged in user. End users will not see this information here. So there's a contact listing owner button here. So if I click on this, it's going to pop up a little window, and a user can send you an inquiry. So there's a few ways for them to contact you. They can scan your details to their mobile device using this QR code over here. And now that we've got our listing there, it's going to be indexed by the search engines. Here's all our tags. It's going to be. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll have some more videos on YouTube later for other functions. Thank you so much.